Have you ever met a man who doesn't seem to need anyone? The kind who walks into a room and instantly feels different. He's calm, quiet, and collected. While everyone else is talking, showing off, or trying to prove something, he's just there, watching. You can't read him, and maybe that's what makes him so intriguing. He's not cold. He's not rude. He's just comfortable in his own world. While most people need constant attention or reassurance, he's fine on his own. In a society that never stops talking, he's made peace with silence. But here's the truth most people miss. Sometimes a man who doesn't need anyone isn't emotionless or evil. He simply learned how to master his emotions instead of being ruled by them. Psychologically, this man often exhibits what's known as self-sufficiency bias. It means he finds fulfillment in independence, not because he hates people, but because he's learned to rely on himself more than anyone else. Life probably taught him that people can change, that love can fade, that promise can break. So instead of waiting for someone to fix him, he built his own peace. His mind became his home. His solitude became his therapy. And while others see that as loneliness, he sees it as clarity. Science backs it up too. Studies show that people with higher emotional intelligence often enjoy solitude. They use it to recharge and refocus. That's why you'll find him in quiet places, reading, driving in silence, or just sitting alone while the world rushes by. He doesn't crave crowds because his validation doesn't come from noise. It comes from inner balance. When others panic about being left out, he's thinking about his next move, his next goal, his next level. That's what makes him powerful. Not because he's cold, but because he's complete. Psychologically, people who don't need anyone often show avoidant attachment traits. They've learned to depend on themselves emotionally after being disappointed or betrayed. Their boundaries aren't built from pride, but protection. They'd rather be misunderstood than vulnerable to the wrong people. But here's the twist. Beneath that independence is often someone who feels deeply. He just doesn't show it the way others do. When he loves, it's quiet. When he hurts, it's silent. He processes things inwardly because the world rarely rewards sensitivity in men. So he wears control like armor. That's what draws people to him. His stillness is magnetic. His presence feels steady. His silence speaks louder than words. Deep down, people sense they can manipulate him or win his approval with shallow games. He's already past that. But don't mistake his calm for disconnection. He's not against love or friendship. He just refuses to depend on them to feel whole. When he lets someone in, it's genuine. Because for him, peace isn't something to trade. It's something to protect. So if you've ever met a man who doesn't need anyone, understand this. He's not detached from life. He's just mastered the art of being grounded. He knows his energy, his limits, and his worth. And in a world addicted to attention, that kind of man is rare. He's not avoiding love. He's protecting his peace. He's not heartless. He's healed. And that's what makes him dangerous. Not in a way that hurts people, but in a way that frees him from needing them. So the next time you see that kind of man, don't mistake his silence for emptiness. What you're seeing is strength, the kind that doesn't need to shout, but simply stands still and speaks volumes. If this made you think deeper, hit that subscribe button.